Hello, my name is Michael Fine, Global RFID Product Manager at Zebra, and today I wanted to tell you a little bit about the newest members of our RFID portfolio, and that's our mobile printing line. So we have two products today. I'm going to tell you a little bit about ZQ521, a 4-inch wide rugged mobile printer, and I'm going to tell you a little bit about ZQ630R, and that's our 4-inch wide premium inside the four walls mobile RFID printer. So a lot of the characteristics inside these are the same. So believe it or not, inside each of these devices is a miniaturized RFID radio. So we take the same technology that's used in our handheld devices and our fixed readers, we shrink it down really small and embed it into these mobile RFID printers, and that allows us to encode each label just before it's printed. So no longer are the days of having to trek across a warehouse or trek across a retail store to pick a string of labels or a batch of labels off a stationary printer and take it across your facility and hope you get it on the right items. Now we have the flexibility in our RFID printer portfolio to be able to encode the labels when and where you need them. And the key difference really between the two options in the portfolio is ruggedness for the ZQ521. That's really kind of drops to hard surfaces, kind of rough and tumble-proof military grade design. That's the ZQ5 series. Today I have the 4-inch wide version in my hand, but we also have a 3-inch wide version of this. And then the other option, this is our premium mobile RFID printer, ZQ6 series. Color display, so much more customizable, much more interaction on the device itself, and has a little bit larger media capacity, so slightly larger. And it also has integrated tear bar, or integrated peel bar, I should say. So when a label comes out, we can have it pre-peeled from the liner and makes it really easy to apply to your items. So that's what I have have queued up here. I have a roll of our ZBR 2000 labels, 4x6 labels. There's about 75 of them on a roll that we can fit inside this printer. And when I press the button, you're going to see out comes the liner, and then the label itself is actually separated from the liner. Right, so inside there, in that little instant, right before the label came out, right before it printed, we actually encoded data, hopefully you can see that, to our ZBR 2000 inlay, and then validated that, and then printed data on the label itself. So that's, again, ZQ630R. I'm printing a very large 4x6 label on this today, but you can print everything down to very small specimen labels. Maybe it's in a hospital mobile specimen collection, or even a retail label of a 3x1, 2x0.75. We can do very small labels on this as well. So the other use case that I wanted to highlight today in our rugged ZQ5 series, this happens to be the 4-inch wide printer. We also offer a smaller 3-inch wide printer. It's the smallest, lightest RFID printer available today. And in here, so you can see no color display. We do have an LCD, backlit LCD, so less flexible as far as configuring on the device itself, but you do gain that ruggedness and kind of rough and tumbleness of this guy. And when I press the button on this one, you can see I have a much smaller roll of RFID labels queued up in here. And this is actually an example of a cold chain use case. So inside this label is a 3-inch wide inlay. And we also have a very good low temp adhesive on this. So these can be printed and encoded and applied directly to cold items. You don't have to worry about kind of the temperature, the condensation, or all the things that make labeling cold items difficult. We've solved with this type of label. So this is available from Zebra. Cold temp, or cold chain RFID label paired with our rugged ZQ521. So lots of options, so I'm thrilled to bring these devices into our portfolio and add them to our already kind of diverse set of desktop printers, industrial and print engine. Mobile just adds flexibility and helps our reseller community and our customers ultimately kind of drive those new RFID use cases and do that efficiently.